Hi everyone, welcome back. This time we're gonna be looking at a Gara build which is made even better. She is one of my favorite frames because of her unique playstyle. Not to mention her skin looks incredibly awesome too. She can be a nuker, she can protect defense objectives, and she has unlimited damage potential. The only adjustment I can think of would be how to make her kill faster than normal. I've been thinking about this for a while and I'm happy with the results that I got from multiple test runs. We are gonna be subsuming Rest and Rage into her and use a light emissive color because Rage is what we are gonna be using. Two effects that this ability gives us are damage multiplier and speed buff for the enemies. I get that there are better ways to get more damage for Gara like Breach Surge, Eclipse, Roar, etc. and they are great. But what I'm really looking for is the speed buff this ability gives, and let's be honest, it's kinda getting tiring using Breach Surge, Eclipse, and Roar on almost everything. I'm sure there are alternatives out there. Moving on to Gara's kit. She has a passive crowd control or radial blind ability similar to Excalibur's when she is exposed to bright light. Her first, second, and fourth ability are what we're going to be spamming a lot. If you don't know how Gara's combo works yet, then here's the demonstration. Her second ability grants Gara damage reduction and a small damaging radius around her. Her fourth ability creates an expanding ring of glass that crystallizes enemies it hits, rendering them unable to move. After Gara channels her fourth ability, the glass ring will stay and block enemies and enemy projectile. If you cast your first ability outside this glass ring, the ring will explode and your second ability duration will refresh. 50% of the damage you dealt with the explosion will be permanently absorbed by your second ability until its duration runs out. This means that the damage your second ability can deal is almost infinite, since I'm not really sure if they put a cap to it or not. So the build is balanced but leans a little bit more towards range. 235 range gives us almost 6 meters of damaging rages for our second ability and almost 12 meters on rage. We have Steel Charge on this build for even more damage on Gara's first ability. Strength at 178 also boosts the damage of Gara's first, second, and fourth ability while giving us 89% damage multiplier and 35% enemy speed buff for rage. We also used an Augment Calm and Frenzy so Rest and Rage can spread itself while we kill enemies. We've got Arcane Energize for energy management and Arcane Strike for faster melee attack speed. So why exactly do we need attack speed when we are not even killing enemies with our melee? Actually, it's not necessary. It's just something that's good to have, but you can also use other arcanes there, maybe Arcane Guardian if you love damage reduction. The reason I used it is to ramp up my combo faster. Each combo multiplier gives Gara's first ability a 25% damage increase, that's 375% damage increase at 12 times combo. The melee we are using does not matter. I want to make it very clear that you can use any melee you think is best. My reason for choosing Prisma Dual Cleavers is because I happen to have a Riven for it. It has a unique damage mod and the Stance Swirling Tiger has so many hits per strike that helps us stack combo. The best Riven to use on a melee for Gara would be something that has melee damage or elemental damage. No need to bother with crits since her first ability has 0% crit, so even if you had a 1000% crit Riven, the crit chance will still be 0. Quickening and Berserker helps me get combo fast because of fast attack speed. Now let's see the ability rotation and a few tips to maximize her potential. Of course, we are still using the usual second, then fourth, then first ability rotation. But before you cast your first, make sure you have maxed the combo at 12 times and cast Rage too. It's important that you have your combo up because 375% additional damage is not a small amount. With them clustered together, it's gonna be easy spreading Rage to more enemies which will give you more damage and more kills. I've also used Naramon for my focus school because it has Power Spike. This ability lets my combo decay by 5 every few seconds instead of completely depleting it. If you think you need even more damage, you can inflict viral status to your enemies as well. 10 stacks of viral gives you 325% additional damage to the enemy's health. If you want more DPS on Gara's second, Smita Kavat's crit buff actually works. It gives your first ability a guaranteed orange crit, which lets you add even more damage to her second ability, Radius DPS. Gara, in my opinion, is very versatile that will have what you need for multiple types of missions. One thing that will be very annoying for Gara though is Magnetic Procs and Demolist, which disables her second ability, meaning you're gonna have to start ramping up the damage all over again. Overall, she's a very good Warframe to use, but definitely not a press 1 to kill Warframe. There are things you need to maintain and conditions you need to meet in order to fully maximize her abilities. That's it for Glass Girl. If you think this was helpful, don't forget to share and hit that like button. If you want content like this and more fun random Warframe stuff, hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss out on my uploads. Feel free to follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. Links to them will be in the description below. Thank you everyone for the support, and I'll see you all in my next video.